Welcome to Frank Teaches DevOps. Alright, my lovely viewers, in today's video I will be discussing about something very intriguing, right? And that thing is how to upgrade OpenSSH on Red Hat and Debian based Linux distros. Yeah. So guys, this guy has been very frustrating. All right, and system administrators, they have found upgrading OpenSSH, all right, on Linux distributions. Now, while upgrading OpenSSH, you may have in one way or the other come across in your place of work, where in your organization, where the security team, all right, there are some set of SaaS tools used by the security team that scans the entire virtual machines. And when they scan these machines, they normally these scanning tools normally pick up vulnerability that is associated with outdated, not really outdated, but let me just call it legacy version of OpenSSH. All right, and you know very well that every Linux server, every Linux OS, all right, comes pre-installed. Thank you. It comes pre-installed OpenSSH. It comes pre-installed OpenSSH, and this version of OpenSSH, if you try to do if it is on a RedHat system, if you try to do a yum update, it doesn't update the version of OpenSSH. Neither if you are on Debian base. In this context is Ubuntu. If you try to do what's it called, apt update, it wouldn't upgrade the version of OpenSSH. So whenever, anytime these servers go through these security scanning tools, they always pick up OpenSSH. They will always pick up the version of OpenSSH as vulnerable. All right, vulnerable to attack, vulnerable to all sort of things. Right. So in this video, we are going to be addressing that, so that we'll put a stop. We're going to put a stop to these security tools out there that keeps picking the version of OpenSSH as a security threat. All right, so we all know that on Red Hat flavors. All right, so when I talk about Red Hat flavors, I'm talking about when we say Red Hat flavors. These are flavors. So these are OSs that are based on, these are Linux distros that are based on Red Hat kernel. Examples: we have the Fedora, we have what's it called, CentOS, we have Amazon Linux, we have Oracle Linux, we have Scientific Linux, then we also have the Red Hat Enterprise Linux. So all of these are based on the Red Hat kernel, and they use the same package manager called yum. Right, great. So everything is perfect. They have the same commands in all of these Red Hat flavors. Similarly, we have the Debian based flavors. The Debian flavors, we have things like the Ubuntu. We also have the Debian itself, etc. All right. So on this video, I will be showing us how to upgrade OpenSSH on Red Hat and Debian based Linux distros. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to be creating two machines. One, I'm going to start with Amazon Linux first. Right, I will start with Amazon Linux, then after I'm through with Amazon Linux, then I'll go to Ubuntu. Alright, Ubuntu. So let's go to my account and let me create let me call it Amazon VM. Alright, Amazon VM. So quickly I'll just create a simple Amazon Linux. Then you see that you come to see that this Amazon Linux comes pre-installed with OpenSSH. The version that it comes with is an old version. All right, it's not a latest version. So security group, select your security group, Frank SG. I think we are through. Launch. Then I'll be creating another. So let me just create it and keep, which is based on Ubuntu. All right, let me create that and keep. Let me call it Ubuntu VM as well. All right, so sorry, Ubuntu, any version of Ubuntu, but let me take a lower version. Let me take 20.04. All right, okay, great. Keep is that network settings, Frank VPC, select security group, Frank SG. I think we are all through. Launch. All right, so now we have let me start with the Amazon Linux. So let's get started with Amazon Linux. Okay, where's my Amazon VM? Great. So I'll be connecting to my connect, copy, and great. So first thing first, now I will be showing us the version of OpenSSH. So if I type is it SSH, that's capital V. All right, great. So now you can see, to check the version of OpenSSH installed that came with this Amazon Linux 2, the version, to check the version, you type SSH space dash capital V. You will see that the version of OpenSSH is 7.4. All right, so I need to upgrade. So if this server goes through those scanning tools, right, those scanning tools that are used at different organizations, you see that the scanning tool is going to pick up the server, that this server is vulnerable to whatever vulnerability that is attached to what a lesser version of what OpenSSH, and to give you a recommendation for you to upgrade the version of OpenSSH. And upgrading OpenSSH, all right, has never been an easy task. Right, it's not an easy task. Now let's say, for instance, if I say yum update info, let's check for updates. All right, yum update info list. We don't have anything. Now let's just do a straight update. So yum updates, I don't have any updates, so I don't think there's nothing we can see. So yum clean all, and yum update info. Let's check again. Okay, something is coming up. Let's see. Let's see. Yum update info list. Let's check. There's nothing. So it means that even if I do yum update, there is not going to do anything. I still have my old version of what SSH, and if the server goes through those scanning tools, they are going to pick up my server. That's the version of OpenSSH on the server is vulnerable to XYZ vulnerabilities. All right, so for that, we will be seeing how to upgrade this version from 7.4 to the latest version, which is currently is 9 point something, 9.0. All right, so I will be working with documentation from So I will be working with these people. They have put up a nice documentation that that will guide us in upgrading the version of OpenSSH. All right. So this organization is called Easy E-Login, easyeelogin.com. All right. So once you go to this website, all right, click on knowledge base, go to knowledge base. So from knowledge base, we should get different articles. So here I can search for the article OpenSSH. So if I search for that OpenSSH, I will see how to upgrade OpenSSH in CentOS. Remember, CentOS is a distribution that uses what? The RedHat kernel. All right. So great. So open this link and let's scroll. So this is all that we need. All right. So that we can upgrade the version of OpenSSH from what we have currently as 7.4 to the latest version, which is 9.0, right? 9.0. So we are going to go through these steps one after the other, right? Step by step. So first thing first, I need to install development tools. So all I need to do is just to copy this, copy and bring it to my terminal and paste that. All right, paste it. So yes. So installation is ongoing. Let's wait for some time. Let's wait for some time. All right. So now that the first phase is done, now we need to install. We need to install some set of other tools, zlib devil and then OpenSSL devil. So right. So let's copy and do the same thing. All right. So let's install those two packages. All right, great. So those two guys have been installed. So next on our list is we need to back up the original version of OpenSSH. All right, configuration file in case anything happens. So this is what we'll do. So I'll go to my system and I'll say copy etc ssh. All right, sshd underscore config to etc ssh sshd underscore config dash backup. So I'm copying something the SSH configuration file over here into this place, so that if anything goes wrong, I can always revert to what I have here. All right. So the SSH configuration file has been backed up. So the next thing now is to download the OpenSSH version from their official website. All right. So before I get that downloaded, let's open the official website and let's see these packages. So I'm going to hop onto this OpenBSD copy, go over here and hit that. So let's see the packages that we have. So these are the different versions of OpenSSH. So currently what we have by default is 7.4, and 7.4 comes along with RedHat. All right, RedHat flavor 7.4, you can see it. So I'm going to be installing the latest version. The latest version is under somewhere, okay, this path, OpenSSH. So under here now we have OpenSSH version 9. All right, so what's downloading? I'll be picking this latest version, OpenSSH 9. So what do we have? What do they take here? So they said 9.0. They have used 9.0. So we can use, this is what they've used, 9.0 tar.gz, 9.0 pl.tar.gz, 0 pl.tar.gz. Oh, portable. They went to portable. So under portable, I think they have, thank you, this is so OpenSSH 9.0. 9.0pl.tar.gz. So this is what they're using. So let us go for the more highest. So 9.4 pl. So we're going with this. So what I will do, I'll right click and copy the link address. So after copy the link address, I'll come to my terminal and I'll say wget, right? Then I'll paste that. So I'm getting the version of right, 9.4 pl tar.gz, 9.0 pl tar.gz. Great. OpenSSH portable. Okay, great. So we've gotten that. All right. So now that we've gotten that, let's check. We have it. So now let's decompress it. Dash xvzf OpenSSH. All right. So this file has been decompressed. Okay. So I will change directory into what? OpenSSH. So now that I've changed directory into the 9.4, let's check the documentation. So after decompressing it, you say, well, change directory into the file. After that, now you need to install pluggable application authentication module, which is PAM, and SE Linux headers. Right. So we need to copy this installation prompts to install those two packages. So let's install them. Yeah, Palm Devil and the other. So that has been installed. Now after that has been installed, all you need to do now is just to copy this entire command the way it is, right? Copy it, copy the way it is, bring it to your terminal and paste it and hit enter. Hit enter. Hit enter. Hit enter. All right, so I think this. All right, so we are having this error, configuration error. Is saying that this version of OpenSSH 9.4 requires OpenSSL 1.1.1, but what you have currently is 1.0.2. Let's check. So you say SSH one more time and check the version. You will see that we have OpenSSL 1.0.2. Okay, let me see if I can install. This is just for OpenSSH. This is just OpenSSH. All right, so let's see something. Can I install OpenSSL? Let's see. All right, so what I have is this guy. So let me drop the version of SSH. Let's take that 9.0. Let's take that 9.0. Go to portable. Go to 9.0 pl dot this. All right, so copy link address, come over here. So I'm using 9.0 instead, so wget and this. So instead of 9.4, so I'm upgrading. All right, so I'll be removing OpenSSH 9.4. So what we have now is 9.0. so I'll be decompressing it, then I'll go to the directory. So in this directory, then I'm going to copy this configuration and install. But because for the purpose of, I've never encountered this error before, so that's why. So if you need to upgrade more than 9.0, then it means you also need to install a higher version of OpenSSL, because the version of OpenSSL that comes with the pre-installed OpenSSH is 1.0.2, but OpenSSH 9.4 requires OpenSSL 1.1.1. So yeah, so the configuration was successful. As you can see, it was successful. The next configuration we need to do is, I'm going to scroll, then I'll type make. All right, still on this directory, I'll type what? Make. Okay, so make is going to compile OpenSSH from scratch. So this is what we're doing. We're trying to compile OpenSSH. All right, so it's in the process of compiling OpenSSH. SSH. All right, so let's just sit back and watch how everything unfolds. All right, okay, take some time, so let me pause it. So once it's done, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this process has been completed. So the next phase we need to do is to run what? Make install. Alright, so compilation has been succeeded. So let's type make install to finalize the entire process. So okay, so I'm having a bit challenge here. So what's it saying? What's the error? This install will not be override. So we're having permission. So it's saying that this key is too open. All right, so this key is too open. So what we'll do is we need to change this permission to 400. All right, so I'll copy this guy, copy it. That's the first one, right? So I'll say chmod 400 and paste that. Okay, that's the first guy, the first one. All right, so the second one will be this, copy and do the same thing, chmod 400. Then the last one is this, I think so. Copy this, copy chmod 400. All right, great. So now let's rerun that make install. We run make install. So make install, let's see what happens. So everything is now okay. All right, everything is now fine. So if we try and check the version of SSH, it's still going to show us 7.4. So what I will do, let's see if we can restart SSH systemctl restart sshd. All right, let's try one more time. Version is still showing there. Let's run bash exit. All right, now let's check the version. ssh-v is still showing 7.4, so I need to show 9.0. So what I will do, I'm going to reboot this server. All right, I'll reboot this server so that the changes will take effect. So I'm going to say power off. I'm going to power off this server. So let's go to cluster. I say cluster now. AWS, Amazon Linux. So this server is going to go down. So okay, it's now going down, stopping VM, right? Stopping VM. So let me stop the recording. Once it's back up, then I'll start the recording. Okay, so now the server is completely stopped. Let's get it started again. So start instance. So it's coming up. So the Amazon VM is coming up. Amazon VM is coming up. So let's wait for some time when it's fully up. Alright, so the Amazon VM is up and running. So let's connect to it and check the version of OpenSSH. So go back here, paste and connect, and say yes. Then sudo -i ssh. Now let's check the version. So wow, so this version is still 7.4. So what did change? Unsupported option, this install will not override. Okay, so this is supposed to 1 2 3. Like I said, this guy is very stubborn, very stubborn. I'm able to load key, host key. Okay, let's check, guys. Why is it not to open 400? I keep it close. Okay, let's check what we haven't done. So at this point, it's supposed to have changed the version. Supposed to have changed version. let me go back to that directory. OpenSSH. So let's now make install one more time. Make install. Nothing to be done for all. Okay, now make install. All right, so exit ssh-v. All right, great. So guys, this is it took some time, but it was already there. So I don't know why. Sudo-i ssh-v. Whoa. Okay, this part hasn't been updated. Exit ssh-v. Okay. At the user level it's showing 9.0, while at the root level it is showing ssh-v is showing 7.4. So I think there are a few things we need to look at for, right? But have it in mind that we have successfully, all right, it should change any moment from when we have multiple restarts. All right, it should be okay, because currently we are having OpenSSH 9.0. okay, so that's that for RedHat flavor. Then for Ubuntu, let's hop onto console and bring up the Ubuntu server. So here's the Ubuntu VM. So connect to that Ubuntu VM. All right, so Ubuntu, upgrading OpenSSH on Ubuntu is very challenging to some extent, because this document did not explain for Ubuntu. It only explained for Red Hat flavors. All right, so let's see how we can set up the version of SSH. So if I say SSH-v, you see that I have OpenSSH version 8.2 on this Ubuntu server. So I need to upgrade it to 9.0. So I'll say sudo-i. Okay, so great. So I'll do the normal thing. So I'm going to install this what's it called? This development tools on Ubuntu is known as Build Essentials, right? So I'll be installing the Build Essentials. So I'll say apt update first, and apt upgrade. Okay, so let's update our repository so that we will have necessary package to work with. All right, so even after updating the packages on Ubuntu, we still cannot have OpenSSH upgraded. But let's check after this update. Okay, let's check. All right, so now that the package repositories have been updated, so let's check the version of OpenSSH. So we still have what, 8.2. okay, so I'll be installing what, Build Essentials. So I'll say apt install build dash essentials. Let's check. Build essential. All right, so not with an S, without an S. Build essential. Okay, so there are some errors we will encounter in the process of upgrading the version of OpenSSH on Ubuntu. All right, so we're going to walk through those errors as we progress. All right, so Build Essentials has been installed. So the next thing we need to do now is, all right, so now that the Build Essential has been installed, so let's still follow these documents somehow. So let's see how we can install the zlib and then OpenSSL Devel. All right, so I'll come over here and I'll say apt install zlib asterisk and then OpenSSL devil asterisk. Let's see which one is available. None of that is available, so let's remove this. Let's use just zlib. All right, so zlib is available, so let's go with that. Okay, so after installing that z library, so we need to back up default OpenSSH configuration. So copy sshd to etc ssh and sshd dash backup. Right, so this has been copied. Okay, that has been copied. So sorry, that has been backed up. So next thing we need to do now is to download this stuff. So copy it, wget, come over here and paste it. So there we have it. So we're going to tie it. Okay, xvf OpenSSH and boom, fine. So we are good. So let's change directory into OpenSSH version 9. So while we're here, we need to run the config command, right? So we need to install palm as well, and then libslinux. So let's try to do that. So apt get apt install palm devil is not there. So let's check. Let's do asterisk, and asterisk is not there. So let's try to install just libslinux. It's not there. So let me remove palm devil for now. All right, so we are getting libslinux. All right, so take note, guys. Okay, so what we installed was libslinux. All right, then okay, what else we need to install will be the palm. So let's check for the palm. Let me add asterisk palm this. Let's check. Okay, all right, so all you need to do, you need to install anything that comes with palm and libslinux. Why? Because the package on either on these environment on these distributions are maybe they are different. The packages here on either of Red distro or Debian based distro are different, so you have to just see how to make sure you install these packages. All right, install these packages. Right, so next is this configuration, which is step 4. So we will be compiling OpenSSL from the source. So copy this configuration and paste it over here. Let's run it and see. So in this process, we are going to encounter a lot of errors. All right, so there are errors that will point to headers that are missing. All right, header files that are missing, which we need to take care of. So now you can see we have a libcrypto missing. All right, so we're going to check the package that controls libcrypto. So what I will do, I will say dpkg dash capital S, then libcrypto. I'll specify that package. So I need to check the what I need to install. All right, so I need to install libssl, right? Libssl to have libcrypto. So what I will need to do is I'll say apt install libssl asterisk. So libssl is going to correct that that error, because that module, right? The libcrypto module is missing, right? It's missing. So the package libssl controls that module. So it's still installing. All right, so while we've installed this libssl, let's rerun this command, this configuration one more time, and look at for other compilation errors. All right, so we have another compilation error, which is palm header. So what I'll do, I'll say apt install just palm asterisk. Okay, just only palm asterisk. So let's see if that palm asterisk is going to install all pluggable authentication modules, all right, that are needed for this setup to be completed. So now let's rerun the compilation one more time, and let's see if that has been taken care of. Let's check. Down. So it's still complaining of the palm headers. All right, so let's look for something now. So let's say apt install capital or palm. All right, capital or palm. Let's see. We don't have anything like that. So palm or apt install palm. Let me check. Asterisk. That's palm 0. Then palm. Let's check that error one more time. Lib palm. Okay, lib palm. Okay, lib palm is already installed. It's already installed. Configure error. Palm headers not found. All right, so palm headers not found. So palm headers. What shall we do? So apt install. Let me check something. Apt install palm asterisk. Okay, palm dash asterisk. Let's try that. Palm dash asterisk is still not going. Right, palm headers. Let's hop onto Google and see what Google has to say. Palm headers not found. Ubuntu. So palm headers not found. Palm library not present is not detected by config script. All right, palm headers. So all right, so let's check these. Let's check the package we need to install for we to go beyond that that error. Config error. Palm headers not found. Palm devil. I did the Google and found recommendation to do on palm devil. However, I still get error. So palm dash devil. All right, so let's do something. So let me do a dpkg dash capital S and capital palm. So capital palm is giving me util Linux. All right, I'm getting util Linux. All right, I'm having now lib palm 0g. All right, so I think this is the package we need to install. All right, so I'm going to say apt install lib palm, all right, 0g. I think this should resolve that issue. But it says lib palm 0g already installed. Let me put an asterisk. Let's see what happens. Whoa. Okay, lib palm 0g asterisk. Yes, I think we should get, okay, lib palm 0g dash devil. That's what we needed to install. Lib palm 0g dash devil. So this is a package that you need to install. I think it has been installed. So now let's rerun the configuration. Let's do that. So let's do it. And please always keep the dpkg command handy, because the dpkg command will always point you to the kind of package that you need to install. All right, if you're running into similar challenges, all right, any day, anytime, man. So if it is on RedHat flavor, you always do a yum what provides. Okay, yum what provides will tell you the particular package that you need to install to resolve whatever package challenges you're having. Then if it's on Debian base, you need to use dpkg space dash capital S, then the command name that is complaining of. It will always point you to the direction. So you can see that everything is now completed. the compilation is completed. So what we need to run now is we need to just run make. After running make, so let's make is going to take some time. So we're going to pause the video, and once this is done, we're going to be right back. All right, so this has been completed. The make has been completed. The next command we need to run is make install. All right, make install, hit enter. All right, so that's perfect. So now let's check the version of OpenSSH. So I'll say SSH dash capital V. We still have version 8.0. So let me exit here, and let's check from here as well. So 8.2, we still have 8.2. It doesn't change. Sudo dash I SSH dash capital V. Now it has changed. So you can see we now have OpenSSH version 9. All right, so all the while we have been having version 8.2. We logged out of root, we went back to the Ubuntu user, it gave us 8.2. We exit and came back to root user and gave us 9.0. And if we check here as well, we should have 9.0. Okay, we still having 8.2 on this guy. Let's check one more time. Let's check. So let's go back to root, SSH-V, exit, and let's SSH-V. Let me exit and come back again. All right, exit and come back. Let's check now. SSH-V now. We should have 9.0. So you can see we now have what? OpenSSH 9.0 as against what we had as 8.2. So far so good, guys. We have seen how to update the pre-installed version of OpenSSH that comes with either of the Linux distributions, either the RedHat based Linux distros or the Debian based Linux distro. So these are the process of upgrading your pre-installed OpenSSH from whatever version it is to the latest version that you want it to be. I hope this session has been very, very informative, and I would love to see you guys in our next episode. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.